right, the email wants to know, look, am I being the a-hole here? I took his car and his job, but maybe it was justified.
Hey, Bert Show. Been listening since the pandemic. I stumbled through one of your videos on Facebook, and I've loved you guys ever since. By the way, I live in Guatemala. I met a guy about 5 years ago. Let's call him Alex. Sort of the on and off again kind of couple. We were previously engaged a few years ago, lived together, planned a wedding, tried getting pregnant. So we looked at each other like a married couple. The most recent thing was that he was looking to fix his car. I earn more than him, and I'm a big saver. So I told him I could lend him money, and he could pay me back monthly. The car needed way too many things, and he ended up selling it. But he really needed a car. Since he had the debt at the time, he couldn't get a loan, so he asked me. I wasn't too sure, but since I loved him and we lived together, it seemed like helping him would help me, considering we're building something together. That was back in October. I don't like loans. I investigated, and the interest didn't seem worth it. So I sold my car for the car he wanted. The new car was placed under my name. I eventually saved up and bought myself another car. Fast forward, he lost his job, and he started working for Uber. 2 weeks ago, I found out he's been dating another girl since December. This is a sordid tale, you guys.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, we talked about it. It hurt more for the lies and the relationship. I think playing the piano is different from saying I love you to another person, but I've made my own mistakes of one-night stands on breaks, so I asked him what he wanted to do. He said he would break up with her. She doesn't know that he's with me. Turns out, he never left her. So Sunday, we'd gone out with friends to the pool. We went in one car. When we got back, I asked if he wanted me to drop him off at his parents' house. He looked at me all confused. I told him, don't even think about taking the car. It's mine. He looked hurt. He said he will break up with her for real this time.
Oh, for real. Just had to dangle the car in front of you. Gotcha.
Uh-huh.
And that it wasn't my car since he picked it out and he is paying me back for it.
Wait.
He picked it up.
He's precious.
Yeah. Give us that one more time.
It's not my car since he picked it out and is paying me back for it.
He chose the color.
He doesn't understand legal documents.
It's mine. I told him I was willing to help him build something together, but I'm not going to finance his dates with another. I said, if you want to date her, still go for it. Once you pay off the car completely, you can take it if it's still here. He was paying off the car, but he hasn't even paid off 25% of it. Mm-hmm. Am I the a-hole? Since I took his car and his job at the same time. Also, not sure if I should wait or sell it. Thanks.
This guy's trash.
Yeah, I don't think she's an a-hole.
He's an a-hole. I mean, if that kind of line of thinking right here, yeah.
No, he's an idiot.
Yeah,
she's not
That's
an
what
a-hole.
it is.
Like, if you don't own the car, who puts your what? Okay,
He
was
picked
trying
it.
to pay it off. He was trying to pay it off by driving for Uber. And now he has no girlfriend, no car, and no Ubers.
Everybody knows you can't cheat until you've paid the car off. Like, what is this guy doing?
But he picked it out.
He picked the color.
No, she's not the a-hole here. He's really buried himself, right? I mean, this to me is another case of like, look, there are repercussions for actions.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of been a tool. So you lose the car, you lose your job. She shouldn't even feel bad about it.
No, I don't think so either.
Especially after she gave him a second chance. I'm
Yeah.
shocked she did that. I wouldn't have gave him that.
All right, sidebar here. Is there anybody watching Super Pumped?
No.
The story of Uber?
Mm-mm.
Holy, it will make you never want to get into an Uber ever again.
Well, yeah.
So it's on, I think it's Showtime Max. I'm not even sure where to find it.
It's not a
anymore.
documentary. It's like a scripted show, right?
Yeah,
So how factual is it?
Even if it's loose, it's great.
No, but that's the thing. You say it never wants to make you get into Uber again. If it's not a documentary and it's a scripted show, it's probably very exaggerated.
It is based on a book
Okay.
that is behind the scenes on how Uber was built. And I had zero idea. And the dude that started Uber, what a tremendous douchebag.
Mm-hmm.
What a terrible, terrible person.
I don't know why that doesn't shock me.
And I had no idea in watching this, but seriously, man, when I'm like choosing between Lyft and Uber now, I'm like, I'm not supporting that guy, even though it was years ago.
It doesn't shock me either. I think at this point, like I watched the Ed Hardy documentary or the Von Dutch documentary, and at the end of the day, they're like, hey, those guys were douchebags. And I'm like, and water's wet.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just knew you were going to say that.
The Bert Show.